The rundown, it is Tuesday. It is February 12th. I counted back.
I thought it was Wednesday.
At least Wednesday.
I counted back
Thursday.
from Valentine's Day. That's how I did that. And today's my last day on the rundown this week because I am unnecessary. I am heading.
An unnecessary awe.
Yeah, I'm heading to NASCAR. Barstool NASCAR teaming up. I'm actually now legitimately excited to see what this is about. We're teaming up in 2019, kicking off February 17th from Daytona 500. Sold out of the packages. So if you slept on those VIP packages, tickets we were selling, gone. Dave, that's me. Kate, Chaps, Cons, and Chef, all going down for Barstool Tailgate live show. Come hang out with us at our spot at the Midway at Daytona. If you can't make it, be sure to tune in to the 61st running the Daytona. I would have guessed it was like the 100th running of the 61st running of the Daytona 500 this Sunday, 2:30 Eastern on Fox. So
I knew that was gonna be a problem. Bob Fox put his jacket on the menorah. I was like, how are you gonna get that down, bro? Look at these dummies. That's disrespectful to your menorah too. I knew that was gonna be a thing. All right, continue.
Antonio Brown in the news. He has said he is done with Steeler Nation. He's out. He's still in the contract, but he's done.
They're fucked though, right? Isn't the cap situation a nightmare?
Yeah, I don't
If
know
they
what
trade
to-
him, it's still like
He's
a
so all
$24
over the
million
place.
cap hit.
He's
Every
the,
week.
He could be the worst human alive right now.
Well, what about LeBron?
He's third. Antonio,
Third?
No.
You said LeBron was threatening the American way of life.
Antonio Brown is third.
Oh, got it. Goodell.
Goodell, LeBron, Antonio Brown.
I'll take.
I mean,
Antonio Brown
would you
right
want
now.
him on?
I'll take him right now.
You would.
Well, you
I'm
are
so-
gonna
I'm
get like the
so-
Jets are gonna.
They're gonna get
Le'Veon
Brown and Bell.
and
Yeah. I mean, I'm just
You take
so
'em?
I'm so devoid of like talent at the skill position that I don't think I can be. Beggars can't be choosers.
Sure,
but
mean,
I fully
how much
admit
worse
that.
can you get? I
That's
guess,
what I'm saying.
right, yeah.
Like I almost know that he'll be a headache, but if he can actually catch the football, like let's go.
He deserves for somebody, a teammate, to just break his nose. Honestly.
It's crazy. Also,
like,
did you
shut up.
how does he? Did you see that picture he took with Edelman?
Yeah,
How do you
I
get
didn't-
trolled like that?
I didn't even.
How do you
one
let
that
that?
said, like, Edelman
No,
is-
Edelman was holding up 6,
Yeah,
and he was just standing there.
I
Like,
don't even. When I first saw the picture, I didn't know who it was because his
He
look
dyed
changes,
his mustache.
like, rapidly.
Yeah.
It's like I thought he was like a rapper or something. He's everything that's wrong with the Steelers.
Ooh, okay, go ahead. I was gonna say I'll counterpoint that. I actually love Antonio Brown because like diva wide receivers are hilarious and they make football fun.
That the league always needs one at
Yeah,
given
right.
moment.
It's just
he's-
like
he's
Odell,
carrying the
Antonio
baton,
Brown,
you know?
and Odell does nothing compared to
The
what
fact that
Antonio
Odell gets
Brown
lumped
does.
in with guys like this
Right,
is crazy.
Right, but
love
I
to make
just
fun of the Giants,
this
but
I
is
don't
just,
think he's hilarious. I think he's an asshole.
No, but the world, like the NFL's more exciting when we have. This one might have gotten a little, it's a little bit too much now, but him getting upset about not winning team MVP and the mink coat, and it's just
shows up, he tries
diva
those
wide
things.
receivers.
Yeah, I guess
it's
it's
kind of
crazy
funny.
thing.
Steelers are fucked though.
Fucked.
Between both of those guys, and the
get-
caption I was reading, it's like if you trade him now, you lose $21 million. If you trade him in a few weeks, you lose $24 million.
Got to get rid of
It's like-
Tomlin too. He's let this go. I mean,
away
the second he started making Facebook videos of like the post game speeches, that's
house.
probably like hit the road.
I'll take
bud.
him
Yeah.
too. Give me all the Steelers. Bring them to New York.
What do you mean give him? That is him.
I'm saying I would take him as my head coach.
Tomlin.
I would take them all. Fucking Adam Gase.
Breaking: Chris Bosh, who hasn't played an NBA game in 4 years, announced his retirement.
It's a move. I
That
like that move.
I did like a triple take when I read that. I was like,
Yeah.
what? I thought it was.
What was a bigger surprise to you, Muhammad Ali being alive or
that?
dead?
That
or,
caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali, I thought was alive.
What?
I don't know how I missed it.
I don't remember the big like fanfare
I
of
know.
him dying.
And I'm
I
a Muhammad
remember
Ali-
there was
Oh,
a
wait.
ton of
Yeah,
I
fanfare.
remember
think
that
so.
story about how he saved that guy from committing suicide.
Oh my
That
God,
was when
there
he
was
died,
so
right?
much fanfare.
Now
I would.
remember
I literally.
They shut down Louisville.
If somebody hit me at the right time in my brain when I was like, no, he's alive, and like, no, he's dead, and like, I'll bet you your net worth on him, I would have done it. That's how convinced I
Well, when
was
did
he
he,
was
did he
alive.
die around someone else? That's the David Bowie theory that I
May
have.
of 27.
If you
Well,
die
but,
around
no,
someone else,
Muhammad would.
He would trump
dwarf
but I'm saying, like,
anybody.
well, what if it was Prince? Prince was dominated everyone.
Died June 3rd, 2016.
no,
Who?
Prince doesn't
Muhammad Ali.
dominate Muhammad
When did-
Ali.
Muhammad Ali, it would be almost impossible to beat Muhammad Ali.
I had him
know.
in my.
It would
I
have to be
guess
like the current
We'll switch
president.
around.
Talking about
The-
internet?
The only reason I brought him up was because I'm
Prince died April 21st, 2016.
not too far off.
The
Oh,
only
no, wait,
reason I
that's
brought
2
him
months,
up
never
was that there's the picture from the Carolina game of that old bag just like losing her shit saying Michael Jordan, which I love. I thought it was hilarious. It's like what living legend can create that reaction? I said Muhammad Ali. And people are like, well, he's dead. I'm like, no chance.
Well, actually, then your point is even more correct.
if you saw
Muhammad Ali
then
right
it
now,
would
you would be
truly
like, what the fuck?
That's like seeing a ghost.
Right.
Because you would.
So you, Davey.
Yeah.
You're
But honestly,
exactly right.
do you have anybody? I was trying to think. For Michael Jordan's just about the biggest living legend there is.
I don't know.
In the world?
Like,
Yeah,
what
they always
athlete-
throw out like soccer players, but
Yeah,
Beckham-
like
Beckham's
Pele.
pretty big.
yeah.
But even that.
I don't think Pele.
Beckham's pretty
Ronaldo?
big. I still think Beckham would be my
I'm trying to
second.
think. I don't think anyone gets to that. Maybe Kareem, just because he's so tall.
No, but Kareem wouldn't. I don't think people like that's legitimately like.
No, I know.
Jesus, like,
I'm just
wow.
thinking of people who are a combination of famous, but also like, how the hell? Like when Kareem walked in here, we all were like, "What the hell? That's crazy how tall he is." Yeah, I think it's just MJ.
Francesa?
in a category of his own.
Yeah. Wait,
This
what were we just talking about with?
Francesa,
No, before the MJ thing.
Bosh retired.
Bosh, yeah.
Oh yeah, Bosh.
I like the move, by the way.
But I'm actually calling bullshit because I feel like if he spent this long not saying that he was retired, if someone called him tomorrow and was like, "Hey, we want to sign you," he'd be like, "Done."
Well, that is a theoretical question because in the article it's like no one will give me a chance. So
Right.
he's.
So he,
Yeah.
it's
Can
like,
you
not
retire
you
if
retire,
nobody
nobody
will
wants
sign
you.
you?
Correct.
Correct.
I don't think
Then
so.
Like I break up with you, not you break up with me.
Correct. I guess theoretically, like, we could retire. I
Right.
guess we never
I'm retiring
played,
from the
but
NBA.
Right. It's because no one will sign you.
The Bosh also kind of, it's got to suck for guys. I always think about guys like that who like his game is perfect for today's NBA.
That's what he was saying.
Like that
He would
sucks.
thrive.
Yeah.
He had a pretty good run, all things
He did
considered,
have a
though.
good run.
He got
He had a lot of
overshadowed by
money,
the
won
other
some
two, but
titles.
like
and he was always like the punching bag of
Right.
LeBron.
Well, LeBron always
in
needs
the
someone
Bostrich
to
thing,
make
he was
fun
always
of
kind
and
of more of a
blame,
punchline
yeah.
than a.
Yes.
But his numbers were good.
This video is very funny. So, New York subway video, lady's in a fight with somebody, and she just threatens that she's gonna suck his dick off. She's like, "You won't do it? I'll suck your dick off right now, bitch."
I'll suck that dick meaner than ever this bitch ever could have her whole stupid ass retarded and geek ass life. She a geek. She a fucking geek ass hoe. I'm 40 years old. Take that dick out, let me suck it. No.
She's supposed to pop on him.
Suck that shit. And I'ma teach this stupid ass hoe how to suck a dick. How about that? She gonna teach all
And then she like gets up, and walks away, but she went down, ready to suck his
I
dick.
mean, it was pretty intimidating, no?
Very aggressive, yeah.
I
very
mean,
funny.
that would scare me way more than someone being like, "I'll fight you,"
She's like, "Take your dick out right
What do
now."
you
let's
do?
suck
because
it."
it's so emasculating. It's like,
Yeah.
well, then if you're gonna like come over the top on her, you have to take your dick out. But
I
are you
also
prepared to do
think-
that?
I think she would have bitten his dick.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Well,
trust
she
it.
said she
I wouldn't
wouldn't.
trust it.
She's like, "I won't bite it. I'll just
She
suck
seemed,
it right
she seemed
off."
trustworthy, Dan.
I think she would bite it.
I believe her. I believe her.
Imagine if they got into that and just continued in like an
Well, it'd be like the hottest sex scene ever.
like just
Like
the
I told you I'd
meanest
suck
blowjob
this
ever.
dick.
Just like,
Yeah, you're gonna suck it.
it's crazy that there are still things going on the subway that make me be like, wow, never seen that one. Like this many years in,
Yeah.
Subway is still surprising.
This I don't get. So it looks real to me. Towson College, old blackout stomping grounds. So there's basically a woman, a mother, like 50-year-old Asian lady, walking around showing pictures of her son to girls. Be like, "Do you want to date my son?" And now the police are looking for her. This may be like stereotypical, but I could see my mother doing this. Like the
Well,
Asian women,
Jews and Asians would do
yeah.
this.
So right, I don't see. I mean, who cares?
Yeah. Like this is.
I don't know why they're looking for
You don't
her.
have to like arrest her. It's a bit weird, but I don't think it's like.
It's also like I know this is gonna sound stupid, but it's kind of an in being like my crazy mom.
Yeah,
Like it's
a
an
big time in.
icebreaker.
Yeah.
You got to work with it. You're starting in an
Well,
awkward spot, but I feel like
I'm
you
all for
can-
working with it. I don't think it's a positive.
No, it's an icebreaker.
Yeah,
Like
that's
you
about
have
it,
something
though.
to talk about when
time.
your mom goes around asking a bunch of women out on a date for you.
Yes.
You at least have the first thing to
stereotypical.
say.
And that is like the most difficult thing.
You
once
still
get
got to
in.
close,
Yeah.
but
Get in the
in
living
terms
room.
of-
That gets you in the living
And
room.
honestly,
Right.
your mom is not coming back into play until you were like in a relationship.
Right.
So if you can get over this first hurdle, your crazy mom disappears for the next.
Right.
No idea why the police are like launching a manhunt for this woman. Crazy.
That's you know what that is. That's college cops.
Yeah, they need something to do.
They need
This is the
something
most
to do.
action
This
they've
is the
seen.
biggest thing. You know.
Could be fair.
is
Weak subjects, I guess, today, but that's all we got. That's
Yeah.
all.
What else is?
That's all I got. There was a decent video of like a fight where a lady just puked in the middle of it. I almost put that on there. There's a lady going nuts in the supermarket, like just throwing everything on the ground. Then she just tried to pay for a bag of Pringles. You know who eats Pringles? Always disgusts me. Gaz loves Pringles.
Oh, of
Eats them
course
in a
he
very
does. He has.
disgusting
He
manner.
has
That's
the.
very Pringles are like the ultimate like white trash gas station food.
I love Pringles, but like eating them all the time, it is one of those foods
That
that
to be like your go-to snack.
you like it, but when you eat it, you're like, I feel kind of dirty.
Yeah. Oh,
You know.
yeah.
You,
Big time.
you got like your hands are all.
Yep.
And Gaz eats like a fucking 10-year-old. So.
Oh, he's
Guy's like a bird.
one of the
Eats
worst.
cheeseburgers
That's one of
and
the
chicken fingers.
First things he learned, I forget what trip it was, but he like picked a restaurant, and it was like,
Come on.
it was so bad. It was like a
Arby's
fish
or
place, but it was like a dive bar in like Montreal, and it's like you're never doing that again. Yeah, I guess that's about it.
Is he gonna defend himself, Tommy? What are you doing?
Sneaky little rivalry building, Marina versus Frankie,
Frankie?
which I love. Marina with a Gracie,
Ooh.
the Bergeron shirt.
But
there.
that's Team
This
Portnoy.
1,000 game shit.
But that's
is
Team
ridiculous.
Portnoy.
Yeah, but do you see what she did? She ordered that shirt for herself and had it sent to Frankie, so he opened it thinking it was a gift, and that was the Bergeron 1,000 goal shirt.
Is this a
sucks.
thing? 1,000 games? Is that a big
It's a
deal?
big deal, yeah.
That's a lot of
And
games.
there's a lot of
It's
games,
been
but like,
15 years in the league.
yeah.
I just wanted
so
Frankie
weird.
to
Yeah.
remember
It's a lot
the
of
name.
games. It's a shitload of games.
So yeah, that's it.
Nothing else.
Do
It's
you have
kind of
anything else?
and we just run the. Let's
Oh,
just
we have
like let
the
it,
goal
let it run
documentaries
for
tomorrow.
2 more
What?
minutes. I was saying just let it run for 2 more minutes. That way, when people see it, they're not like, oh, it's only a 12-minute rundown.
There was a
We'll just sit
conspiracy
here.
at Chuck E. Cheese that that they are
I'm interested.
Okay.
that the waiters take the leftover slices and then just create a new slice and give the people leftover.
A
pizza.
mega slice.
No,
Would you
it's
even
like
know?
you order
Like a
pizza,
pie.
and they're not creating it fresh. They're just taking leftover slices and putting them back.
I think you kind of deserve it if you go to Chuck E. Cheese
I
for your
mean,
pizza.
you would not be able to tell the difference.
Right.
Fresh and old Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Like there's a
is
certain
whatever.
level of.
Chuck E. Cheese has categorically denied the charges.
Okay. Well, I actually categorically say they're true.
Okay, fine. No, that's
So-
it.
Gaz, you eat Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
I don't eat Chuck E. Cheese pizza now, but I do
You
eat
would.
their shit.
You would.
You're
By
not
the
a-
way, that,
you-
that
you're
first
not a
restaurant
huge
experience,
pizza.
Portland, Maine,
Oh right.
Rolling Rock Ugly Sweater Party.
Yeah, right.
Like 2009.
Yeah, that's right.
And I stopped picking restaurants after that.
Very
I
mad
would
at him.
never. I would never pick that. But I don't ever pick restaurants either because it's just
No,
you're
you-
just
you'll
setting
live with
yourself
it
up
for
for
the
him to be
next,
mad.
like-
You know?
Well,
Who
Portland, Maine actually has a lot of nice restaurants, and he picked the worst one.
Where did we go recently where I told the
Like
person?
you
wasn't
could pick
bad.
like a perfectly fine, like nice upscale steakhouse, and I feel like if something goes wrong at the
Where
place, it's
were
your
we,
fault.
I'm pretty
Dave, when
easy.
we
I
were?
mean, he's the worst. He if it's up to him, he'd eat McDonald's and Pringles every day.
Yeah.
We were somewhere and I think it was Tyler in Atlanta, and I was like, "Yo, you better have picked a good restaurant because if you didn't, Dave will like kill you."
When did we go?
And I can't remember where we went.
I don't.
It's just
we
not
ne-
worth it. Let him pick.
Oh no, it was
Absolutely.
Daniela in Atlanta. She got the Chinese food, and she was like, "It's not very good," and I was like, "Don't say that around Dave."
That and hotel
Like,
rooms.
he will,
You just
he
don't
will own you.
don't
just
pick
let him
those
make his
things.
own bed because
Remember, we just kept going in San Fran Super Bowl just to prime rib.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
went like 1,000
that place
times.
was
We
unbelievable.
went every time.
I love
that
that
spot.
place.
That's
Oh
maybe
my
the best
god!
restaurant I've
They
Yeah,
ever
just
how's the
shaved
prime rib?
prime rib for you,
was very
fucking
funny.
hours.
It
Wasn't that like a deal? But then you guys just kept going.
No,
it wasn't
it was
good.
expensive,
even
but
as
it
well,
was.
was it?
No, it was just so good. We went
it
every
was
night.
amazing.
He went so often. I thought it was
They
like
just
no.
give
sponsored.
you
Yeah, it was literally. I think the name of the place was like
was House of
Prime
Prime
Rib.
right, and we
House of
were,
Prime
Rib.
and there was only 5 of us at the time, so it's like, well, the budget, we'll just
Yeah.
blow it all on the
Just
House of
keep eating
Prime.
House of Prime Rib.
Just keep going. Fuck it. All right, there's your extra 2 minutes, people.
Don't say we never gave you anything.